If you ignore this massive green light from the United States government, you will absolutely miss the single biggest wealth creation event of our lifetime. And you need to know the clock is already ticking. Now get this. That's not some wild prediction from a crypto influencer on Twitter. No, that is a direct admission from a former SEC chair. The very same people who once tried to kill this industry are now literally telling you exactly where all the money is headed. You see, the era of suppression is officially done. It's over. And by the end of this quick explainer, you are going to understand the 3 key assets that are perfectly positioned to capture this massive, government-unlocked wave of capital. Okay, let's get right into it. For years, the single biggest wall holding back trillions of dollars in institutional money from flooding into crypto has been regulatory uncertainty right here in the US. Well, that wall is being torn down as we speak. This slide just lays it all out, the massive shift. We're moving from the old guard, an SEC under Gary Gensler that was so hostile people were comparing it to communist China, to a new mandate. A landmarked piece of legislation, it's called the Clarity Act, is about to give a definitive, unambiguous green light to the entire industry. And listen, this isn't some distant dream we're talking about. This is happening now. We are inside a 90-day window where the SEC has already waved the white flag, President Trump has committed to signing the bill, and the path is totally clear for it to become law. The countdown has begun. So what happens when this policy shift goes through? Well, the first consequence is that we can finally talk about Bitcoin's true addressable market. And I'm willing to bet you are not thinking nearly big enough. Forget comparing Bitcoin to gold. That's a $30 trillion asset, fine. But the real target is the entire global savings market. We're talking about a $400 to $500 trillion opportunity. Bitcoin isn't just competing to be a better version of gold. It's competing to become the default savings technology for the entire planet. So what does tapping into a $500 trillion market actually mean for today's price? It means Bitcoin has a potential runway of 100x to 200x from where it is right now. That's not hype. That's just the mathematical reality of what happens when the world's best savings asset starts absorbing the world's savings. But here's the thing. While all eyes are on Bitcoin, a second, even more immediate catalyst is building under the surface. A massive, and I mean massive, supply shock is brewing for Ethereum, and it feels like almost nobody is watching. Just look at the on-chain data. The amount of Ethereum that's even available for sale on exchanges just crashed to a decade low. Only 8.7% is left to buy. The other 91%, it's locked up, it's staked, it is completely illiquid. So let me ask you, what do you think happens when trillions of institutional dollars get the green light to buy an asset that has the lowest available supply in 10 years? This is exactly why a $10,000 price for Ethereum isn't some crazy moonshot prediction anymore. Given the supply and demand dynamics that are about to collide, that number becomes the new baseline, the starting point for the next major leg up. Okay, that brings us to our third asset. And this is where the truly smart money is looking. Why? Because it's not just about storing value. It's about completely rebuilding the entire financial system from the ground up. And they're choosing Solana to do it. And hey, don't take my word for it. Anthony Scaramucci, a total Wall Street insider, is calling Solana the next big thing for one simple reason. It's poised to replace the slow, expensive, and frankly corrupt systems that run the world today. The upgrade here is just staggering. Stock settlements that take 2 whole days in the old system, they'll take minutes on Solana. The entire operation runs at a 90% cost discount. And maybe most important of all, control moves from the big banks to your personal wallet. And that's the ultimate application, right? It's not just about stocks and bonds. This technology is going to replace the credit card system. Imagine paying for anything instantly with stablecoins, directly from your phone, completely bypassing the banks and all their ridiculous fees. Your wallet truly becomes your bank. So, we've covered the government's green light and the 3 assets that are set to just explode. Now, let's talk about your urgent action plan to make sure you're positioned for this coming wave of capital. Okay, it's a 3-pronged opportunity. It's simple. First, you've got Bitcoin, the pure play on that $500 trillion global savings market. Second, there's Ethereum, which is positioned for a truly historic supply shock.
And third, you have Solana, the infrastructure that is set to become the new Wall Street. This is Crypto Global News. Look, this is not the time to sit on the sidelines. Do not get left behind on this. Smash that subscribe button right now. And don't just subscribe. This market moves way too fast. Hit the bell icon now. You literally cannot afford to miss the next update on this. Let's be real. YouTube often bans content this powerful. For completely uncensored updates, before anyone else gets them, you have to join our Telegram. The link is right down in the description. We have only just scratched the surface here. The next explainer in this series is right here on the screen. Go ahead and click it. We just talked about Solana replacing Wall Street. But the real question is this. Which specific projects built on Solana is the smart money targeting first for a potential 100x return? We reveal them in the next explainer. Click it now.
Stay ahead in the crypto market. Subscribe now for the latest global news and updates.